I love all things over the top and downright silly within video games. And what's sillier than an elf who fights dogs, ninjas, tentacle monsters, vampires, and even death itself? Well, there's a few games, but Arkista's Ring has all those enemy types and more. In this game that's totally not a ripoff of Gauntlet or Zelda, you play as Christine, an elven warrior who has to get back Arkista's Ring from a shogun who has stolen the ring and has plunged the entire elven world into an age of darkness. Well, at this point you might have some questions like, what is Arkista's Ring? How did the villains steal it? Why isn't anyone helping this young girl on her quest? Well, you guessed it, none of this is answered. You start the game and that's about it. You just start killing shit and begin progressing levels one by one. Within Legend of Arkista, you play in a top-down perspective and kill enemies with your bow. When every enemy is dead, you obtain a key in Arkista's Gauntlet and you progress through the next stage where you do the same exact thing with a different set of enemies. And honestly, this game isn't half bad for something that isn't really well known. It controls well, the music, while repetitive, didn't get on my nerves too much, and the enemies dropped a massive amount of items ranging from magic wands, health potions, equipment, and all sorts of other items. You just go level to level, each time getting stronger and clearing maps of skeletons, goo creatures, and other monsters. So there I was, thinking I found a hidden gem on the NES, and I was all set to give it all the praise in the world. I reached the 32nd stage where the Shogun was, and I made sure to use every single item to nuke him down before he can even get a shot in on me. I killed the Shogun without an issue and I beat the game. At least that's what I thought at first. Instead of a game over screen or a thanks for playing or an epilogue, I was greeted with something entirely different.
The black screen simply read Stage 33.
Well, alright, that's a little lame I suppose, but I've played games like Ghouls and Ghosts where you need to play through the game twice in order to get the real boss. That Shogun was really easy to kill after all. Perhaps there's some sort of greater power or an even tougher Shogun after I play through the stages again. I kept all my additional power-ups and the enemies did move faster and their projectiles could pass through walls, so, you know, why not? At this point in the game, the music was really beginning to get on my nerves, but I persevered. I really wanted to see this true ending. There I was, stage 64, killing the same goddamn boss again, only faster and a little tougher to hit. And you know what I got after doing that? The same goddamn ending! I was greeted with a screen that read Stage 65 and found myself at the beginning of the game again with even faster enemies. Really, game? Fucking really? I was having a pretty good time playing through this and upgrading my character to kill the final boss. But you really expect the fucking player to play through your game 3 times? You know what? You know fucking what? I did. I played through the game a 3rd time. I got to stage 96 where I killed the same Shogun, the same way, and I got the same fucking ending. So here I am, my 4th playthrough of this game that has gone from pretty good to a headache which induces pain each and every time I play through it again. The 4th playthrough though, it was tough. I died quite a few times and I used up almost all of my items on the Shogun. Congratulations, game! You gave me a challenge. It only took you 4 playthroughs to turn your difficulty up from very easy to moderately challenging. In a video game, when you defeat a boss 1 time, you leave and you claim your victory. When you have to defeat a boss twice, you make sure he's dead and you burn the body. If you have to kill a boss 4 times, 4 fucking times, you rip his fucking head off, throw it into another dimension, and rip Arkista's ring from his cold, dead hands. You use your bow to fucking ensure his castle collapses, killing his friends, family, pets, and anything, I mean anything else that might come back to make you play through the game a 5th fucking time. You bulldoze that fortress down to the ground and build a goddamn mini-mall where every 100 customers gets to piss on that boss's ashes. I'm really sorry, but after having to kill the same boss 4 times in a row without any sort of save system or even a password system, I can't stand for that in a game. I just can't do it. So here we are, 4 victories into the game and I finally get something different than a new playthrough. What's my reward for beating this game into the fucking ground? I get a black fucking screen that reads, and I am quoting here, "Thanks for helping me save Arkista's ring. That is all the message says.
Do the impossible, see the invisible. Row, fight the power, crush the untouchable, break the unbreakable. Row, fight the